What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Crafty coming at you with another Let's Play video for our 4th casual gaming weekend featuring Respawn's Titanfall 2. If you're new to this series, it is for the time being recorded with live narration over pre-recorded gameplay of the day, as we are currently unable to do live streams as of yet. Now, to kick things off, if you watch this series regularly and tuned in last weekend especially, you may remember that in one of the announcements it was stated that Saturdays would be phased out to make room for a new series coming in April of 2017 and would be brought back once we're full-time and able to utilize the live streaming service provided by Twitch. Well, after a lot of debate, this has since been revoked to a degree. For starters, every Friday to Sunday will begin and continue to feature Let's Play videos for our casual gaming weekends, regardless of other videos meshing into the same time frame. This includes, of course, our crafty reviews and any upcoming series, whether they have been announced or are waiting on their announcements. Shoutouts, however, will remain changed to 7 only on Sundays until we come up with a better way to utilize them for this series. Now, I also apologize for the amount of changes we have been bringing forward as of late, as we're still not a full-time studio and are doing our best to provide a full-time viewing experience for you guys with what we have available in terms of time management, equipment, and internet capabilities especially. With all of that out of the way, since we were unable to meet up with anyone for today, in today's video, we'll be going over some of the things I would personally love to see brought forward as DLC or even into the next title. Now, for those of you who haven't gotten Titanfall 2 and are unaware, all DLC for this game is completely free and has been since launch. So if you're interested in buying but are still a little unsure there, head to our Crafty Reviews playlist and check out our full-length review for this title and, of course, other games that we have published. With more DLC on the way, one of the major things I would love to see brought forward is maps focusing on space station combat above the planets, with little zero-gravity segments on the map, or even us being on moons with completely different gravity in general, enabling completely new and fast-paced segments, including that of strategy, for players to drop into. And even if the gravity changes would be unlikely, featuring maps like this as well would just make the frontier feel far more legitimate, as we have yet to experience fighting above these planets and seeing this universe from a broader perspective. Another major update would be for Respawn Entertainment to bring forward more Titans to further increase our excitement to jump back into our pilot seats and duke it out Titan to Titan while crushing all who are unfortunate enough to be in our way and under our massive tonnage. A series that utilizes this method to bring forth a lot of user excitement and engagement would be Blizzard's Overwatch, as they introduce new characters as a way to keep their fans consistently engaged with their franchise instead of growing bored with it. This line of thinking would do nothing else but benefit the Titanfall franchise, as bringing new Titans for us to get familiar with would play out the exact same way. Speaking of more Titans, how about showcasing more customization for the Titans we already have on a broader scale, similar to that of the Armored Core franchise. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Armored Core, I'm talking about customization for individualized parts that you can choose from, which would affect what weight class your Titan falls into, giving game-changing builds for your Titans as you create them from scratch, giving you a far more personal relationship with the Titan you've built, something that Respawn executed very well in their campaign between yourself and BT. In doing this, you would be immersed in grander battles when Titans are dropped onto the battlefield, as you could have a heavy ion class that, although is slower, maybe it takes more damage or has just quicker energy charging. You kind of get where I'm going with that. With these features, your Titan will truly feel like it's your Titan, making them dropping in a more personal experience and your engagements more tactical, as you'll be fighting to keep your Titan in one piece the entire time instead of just charging in and then eventually waiting for the announcement of a prepare for Titanfall. That is all for today's Casual Saturday, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. As well, be sure to share amongst your peers if they'd be interested in the content our studio continuously provides. This is Crafty signing off. Have an amazing rest of your Saturday, stay tuned in, and of course, stay crafty.